RR mateys, it's Bostjan from Bosslifehacks.com, and today we'll talk about pirating, okay, and internet piracy. Now this is a phenomena that's like everywhere around, almost everybody's doing it, and I'll tell you my thoughts on the topic. I'll tell you what I think is an ethical approach to pirating, if such a thing even exists. We'll talk about different examples and how to mitigate the bad points of pirating, okay? I'll start first of all with an excerpt from my book, because I wrote a page in the beginning that's called For Pirates, okay? Obviously I started to think about this a lot when I started to produce some payable content as well, and I'll read you the excerpt right now. So, look, I used to pirate a lot. Music, books, films, games, software, you name it. I'm doing it less now, mainly for two reasons. Number one, there is a lot of free quality content on the web. Number two, I'm not broke anymore. I have some money, and if a piece of work moves me, I'm not afraid to pay the price for it. Plus the author gets something from that as well. So if you're reading this book and you didn't buy it, I understand. However, if the book speaks to you and resonates with you, or if it teaches you something, I ask you to do something for me. If you're broke, just drop me a note. Let me know that you enjoyed the book. That really means a lot. Share it, or share one of my videos, on your social media with your friends, or recommend me to someone. However, if you do have some money and you read it, then use PayPal. It's super easy, and just send me what you think the book is worth. And now enjoy the book. RR. So basically that's the excerpt from the book, right? And a funny thing happened. Actually, a lot of people got back to me, and it's super cool. Like one dude offered to do like music editing for me. Some people were like, oh, I can't pay anything right now, but as soon as I'll get some cash, I'll do that. Like, it was really cool, and a lot of people actually said hi, and they let me know that they enjoyed the work despite pirating, right? So now let's go on into the points about the pirating itself. So, as I said, I used to pirate a lot, right? I mean, if you live in Eastern Europe or any developing country, it's like you pirate, right? You get free music, you get free movies, you get free software, like all the, VD2 editing tools, like all that, you basically pirate it, right? However, I started to work with Max, we busted out 2 online products already, like Fearless, The Natural, I did my own book. And then I started to see, okay, like torrents popping out on Reddit, like people, like Googling my name and finding the pirate version of the book online, shit like that, right? And then you feel bad, or The Natural, right? We killed ourselves for like 3 months, killed ourselves. And then like fucking a week later, it's like the torrent on Reddit, right? I mean, the guys from Piracy did a good job, so like a lot of the copies went offline, but it still hurts a little bit when you put so much effort into it and then like it just gets pirated, right? So that's why I started to think about it, and now I'll explain to you like my mindset to sort of ethical pirating. So here's a maxim, which is a saying that's almost always true. It's bad to pirate unless you're a kid or very broke. So let's start with this example first, right? You actually are really poor. Maybe, you live in India, Brazil, like some other like really poor countries, and you simply can't afford to buy a piece of content that you want, right? So here's what you can do. I call this your own trial version, okay? For example, let's say you need a piece of editing software for videos, okay? Search the web, find a pirate version and start using it. And then once you see that like this is giving you a lot, you're producing cool stuff with this, like you're really getting some strong benefits from it, then it's time to pay back, okay? Like even if you're 17 and super broke, you can still get a job, you can work and you can save up that money, okay? So maybe save up for a few months and then give back, because that thing proved of value to you, right? Same goes for like movies or songs, For example, like songs, like everybody just rips them from the internet, and that's cool, But if you really like one artist, I don't know, like Kanye West or whoever yours is, right? If you really like one artist, buy their CD, or buy their online portfolio of, I don't know, like again, it's something that's like 10, 20 bucks or whatever, but it shows a lot, right? It tells them as an artist that they're doing something amazing and that people want to support them, right? Even if it's like $5, PayPal them $5, drop a note, be like, okay, I'm broke, like I would love to give you more, your content is amazing, but I'm broke, I can't, here's everything I can give you, enjoy it, and please continue to produce more cool stuff, right? So that's one option. And if you're super broke and you can't even afford something like that, then a gesture counts as well. Send that person an email, okay? Send them like, you know, regards. Be like, oh, I really loved your piece. It was amazing. Thank you so much. I can't pay you any money now. I will when I get it. But, you know, for now, I just wanted to say thank you. Or like their content on social media or drop a comment, you know, things like this matter a lot. All the creators, you know, everybody loves that. Or if it's a software or a movie, recommend it to somebody else. So, you know, more people can get to know about this amazing thing that moved you, that you really liked, right? Alright, however, as soon as you have some disposable income, okay, it might be 20 bucks a month, it might be 200, it might be 2000, you're out of this category, okay? You're not a kid, you're not completely broke anymore, okay? As soon as you have like money to buy drinks outside, money to buy some extra piece of clothing, food outside, you know, like little things like that, you're not in that category anymore. You're not a kid, you're not completely broke. Right? So if you're spending money on stupid shit like burgers outside and shit like that, better save it and give it to some creator. They will be more grateful and you will get more out of it. And I'll cover this point a little bit further on as well. But this point is as follows. The moment you have some disposable income, you need to start, you know, paying the price. Now here a term comes into play that I like to call partial piracy, right? You have some disposable income, you don't have a lot, okay? I get it, you can't buy every piece of software, every piece of song, every movie or whatever, right? You can't, like, you don't have that much. So let's say that, I don't know, you have $200 of disposable income per month. Let's say that, you know, you'll give 10 or 20% of that, so $20 to $40 every month. Let's say you will invest that in like the things that you want, in support of your, you know, favorite creators and things like that. So just, you know, pick the movie, you know, that you really like, that you watch 20 times, and go to the cinema, watch that movie, right? Or buy some soundtrack or a t-shirt out of the movie or something, right? Or if you really like one book, order it from Amazon, okay? Like things like this. You can like still, you know, pirate, make your own trial versions or whatever, but start to invest a little bit in, okay? Like don't stop, because again, this will help the creator. They will feel more appreciated, more drive, more motivation, and it will help you as well, because you will put more thoughts and more effort into the content, okay? You will listen through a CD over and over again, not just listen to your favorite song 3 times and then drop it, right? Which brings me to a super important point, right? You're missing out on value if you pirate. So here's what happens. A friend of mine told me, gave me this idea. Oh dude, there's a subreddit of all these business torrents. You have like all the amazing courses and all like the best business experts, all for free. Just get it, learn, kill it, right? But it's not that easy, okay? The problem in today's society is that we have too much content, so we don't invest enough time and energy into it. And the reason why some of these very expensive courses are actually very successful, like they produce results for people, is because people invest into them. Firstly, they invest a lot of money, and then they invest effort and time and energy as well. Because if you pay $1,000 or $300 for something, you can bet your ass that you're gonna look every single video, you're gonna apply all the techniques, you're gonna take massive amounts of action, and then you'll get results. But if you just pirate all that things for free, like you'll maybe watch 3 videos out of 20, you know, you'll kind of browse through, you know, you will feel the instant gratification, you'll think that, you know, you kind of learned something, and ultimately you will forget everything and you won't change that much. So that's, you know, that's really the goal, or like the leverage point of these like products. If you actually pay them, like you gain massive amounts of leverage, momentum, motivation. You are more bought into it, okay? You are way more, you know, likely to take action and actually improve. Moreover, usually you get like, if it's software, you get like actual relevant updates. If it's like online products from like gurus, you get access to very active Facebook groups and other things like that, which will again surround you with like-minded people and help you perform better on, right? So again, if you're not paying the price, you're robbing yourself. you know, provided you have some disposable income, etc. Like, again, a story. I guarantee you, if somebody's saving 5 months, you know, so they can save up for 300 bucks, and they buy an online product on marketing or on, I don't know, social anxiety or talking to girls or whatever it is, I can tell you for certain that that person will watch all the videos, they'll take action, and their life will fucking change. And if you just get the pirated shit, not much will happen, right? Okay, last point, which is also important, is moral reasons. Like, you know, like piracy is by definition stealing. Now, I'm pretty much in favor in kind of creating your own moral standards that you stick to no matter what, you know, because there's a bunch of things you're not supposed to do that are just dumb, and there's a lot of things all of us should be doing but rare are, right? So I'm in favor of you creating your own moral standards, but still, piracy, by definition, it's stealing, right? You're stealing property of somebody else, you know, like they worked hard for it, you're stealing it, and it's just wrong. Like, it's that simple, right? So again, if you're not in the category of being completely broke or a kid, or if it's not some sort of trial version of your own, you know, first testing the product, testing the content, and then giving the money, then you're basically stealing. So, you know, if you're doing it, just accept it. Alright, and the last point for today is support individuals first and corporations later. Okay, this ties back to the point about partial piracy, right? Again, if you have some disposable income, you're starting to invest a little bit, you know, to support authors, to be more bought in yourself so you can get more from that content. There's this term partial piracy, and I think it links very much to the support individuals first and corporations later. Right? For example, I don't know, let's say Windows, you know, if you're using a desktop computer and you will, you know, put like Windows 10 on it, right? Like, that's a massive corporation with a lot of, and I don't have anything, you know, against Windows, and I'm not saying like steal from Windows. I'm just saying, right, that it's a massive corporation, and if you know, said that you'll invest, I don't know, 20 bucks a month, like, really, you know, think about who will get the most out of it, okay? If you, let's say, support an, you know, aspiring author on Amazon, like, you can pretty much tell who, you know, will get that money, right? Of course, not all of it, because some platforms take something, but you can pretty much tell who will end up with that money, right? If you buy Windows, big organization, you don't know what's happening, right? A story from back when I was still working for a long time ago in Slovenia for Amnesty International, people would always ask, right, but where does this money go, right? They would donate 10, 20 bucks a month, 5 bucks a month, and they would ask, like, does this money actually go to the people, or like, does it get lost? Like, you hear all about these scandals, you know, like CEOs putting money in their pockets, shit like that. Who knows, right? So, like, a goal or like a guideline could be, you know, support individuals, not corporations. Again, once you get financially well off, once you have that disposable income and pretty much stop buying stupid shit because you don't need it anyway, like, then you can pretty much start paying for everything, because I think it's good karma and it gets back to you, right? But, you know, as long as you're still in that partial piracy stage, I think this guideline of support individual first and the corporation later applies. Alright. Alright, this was Boštjan from Bosslifehacks.com. I'm here in beautiful Sofia, Bulgaria. A short recap of the video. There's a maxim that goes, unless you're a kid or super broke, it's wrong to pirate online stuff. There's this term that I kinda invented, ethical pirating. It means that you know, start to, as soon as you have some disposable income, you start to invest a little bit of that income towards the products and services that really help you with, you know, like the guideline of individuals before corporations. And then slowly but surely, as you're getting more income, as you're getting more bought into the things you're doing, you will kind of help, you know, those authors produce more, and you will get more results for yourself ultimately as well. As always, drop me some comments, drop me some likes, questions at the end of the video. Do you pirate? What sort of stuff do you pirate? Did you ever buy something actually? What did you buy? What was your first, you know, online purchase? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.